What's up, guys? Chris Lebash here. I wanted to go over how to program your ESC and also how to calibrate your remote. Calibrating your remote and programming the ESC, you do two different ways. The calibration is rather easy. You want to turn your remote on. You want to hold down the set button, hit the power on the ESC till you get a blinking red light. Now with your remote, you want to have the first set in neutral. So you're just going to hit neutral once. Then you're going to grab your remote full throttle, hit it again, 2 beeps, full reverse, hit it again, 3 beeps. Shut your ESC off after that. Okay. Yes, I've made a video before and it's a lot better with those fans off. I still have one on. I don't know if it's interfering with it. Let's see here. Well, you don't need the fans. That's the wrong one anyway. Okay. Like I said, I did this earlier and I am going to put in what happened. Let's see if it happens again before we talk about it. Alright, you have, before we get into it, let's go over what you're going to be programming in your ESC. There is 8 options for your ESC. Let's start with number 1. It's the running mode. You're going to have first setting, forward and brake. Second setting, forward, brake, reverse. That's how it comes stock. Number 2 is the motor rotation. You're going to have the first setting at counterclockwise and the second one at clockwise. Number 3 is the battery mode. We only run lipos. There's no other option. Number 4 is your BEC voltage. You have first 6.0, second 7.4. 7.4 is on when it comes in stock. The big one, number 5, brake strength. There is 7 options. There's 25, 37.5, 50, 62.5, 75. That's how it comes stock. 87.5 and 100% is your 7th option. I recommend you put your car at 100%. To go along with saying that, if you could have your ESC set up at 100%, on your radio, there is a brake rate. Okay? Let's just say you had that turned all the way off and you did it by accident. Your first run down the road, this car will not stop. Make sure your brake rate is always turned forward. You have your first button in line is your AVC. That's going to help you go straight. You could have that off, you could have that on a little bit. It's up to you. The third button is your steering trim. Fourth button is your throttle trim. This also does have a throttle limit. You could set it at 50%, 75%, and 100%. Say your son wanted to drive it. so you could lower the speed if he was learning or something. But I wouldn't recommend letting him drive this car. You should see my son trying. He wants to drive it so bad, but not going to happen yet. He's only 3.5. And you have your steering can be normal or reverse, throttle normal or reverse. So that's how you calibrate the ESC. And calibrate the remote to your ESC. It's still off. We're going to turn this remote off. And that's that. Now, to program your 8 options in your ESC, we have number 6 is your reverse strength. That comes at 25, 50, and 75. It's set at 25 from the factory. That's number 6. There's no need to have your car go 50% of its speed in reverse. The big one, number 7, is punch setting. You're going to have 9 options of punch. The factory sets it at level 4. And last but not least is the motor timing. You can have that set at 0, 3.75, 7.5, 11.26, 15, 16.85, no, 18.75, and then 22.9 is what's set from the factory, and the last one is 26.25, number 8. Okay, so that's all 8 options of what you can do with your ESC. Last time I just made this video earlier and I had some funky stuff go on. Now, is it going to do it again? I kind of hope so, because I would love to know what it's doing and why it's doing it. So to set this, you're going to just power your car on. Those beeps were for telling it's success. Now it's ready. What you're going to do is hold down the set button till you have a blinking red light right now. You're going to hold the set till you get to the green blinking. Okay, then you're going to hit the set again. That is level 1. So it knows it's on number 1 right now. Most people are not going to change anything until number 4, which would be the BEC voltage. It's at 7.4, so you don't really have to change it. Brake strength is where we're going to go and set it to 100. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you want to hold down the set button while you're on 5. Hey, it just got quieter again. I just held down the set button. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's punch level. Go in it. Okay, that's how you set your ESC at the end of the thing. You want to hold the set button until it realizes why it got louder now. I would love for you guys to let me know. These are some weird things that are going on, but so you want that beep and then you want to power it down. Okay. Now it's loud again. To 5. Yes, it doesn't recognize it until you set it in. So that's going to be 6. That's going to be 7. And then you hold down your set button. That locks it in. Reverse strength was set as something else. Okay, this is 6. Set at 50 again. 75, back to 25, and lock it in. And power down. So that is how you program your ESC. This is Chris Lebash. Please let me know if you know why the sound has changed to quiet and louder. And now that we had the fans off, I'm sure you could hear me much better. Like I said, that's how you program how you calibrate your remote. And always remember to turn your brake rate all the way up. If you do not do that, the car will not stop. So here's your ESC programming by Chris Lebash. You have to lock it in or it will not stay. Alright guys, like, subscribe, comment why my ESC changes tone, and get back to me anytime. Thanks. Bye.